Only 2 goalkeepers have made multiple saves in the Champions League penalty shootout in the last 12 seasons. David Raya is one of them. He made 2 saves, of course, for Arsenal in their 4-2 penalty shootout win over Porto on Tuesday. Jan Oblak is the other. He also made 2 saves for Atletico in their 3-2 penalty shootout over Inter Milan last week. So we're going to talk a bit of goalkeepers now. Are goalkeepers underrated, Bentley? Do you think they get the credit they deserve? We've got in front of us the list of the top 10 goalkeepers. The transfers. And if I were to get a list of the top 10 transfers of footballers, it would be 3, 4, 5, 6 times the amount. But with goalkeepers, Kepa sort of ruined it for everyone. Kepa was 72 million, Alisson was 67, Onana was 43.
I put X's and ticks next to the ones I think.
Okay, we'll go through that. But then, the 4th place, Courtois, 35. Ederson, 34, one of the best in the world, if not the best. Buffon, at his pomp, 32 million. And the number 10 is Manuel Neuer, who at one stage was the greatest goalkeeper of all time, 24 million. Why do you think it's such an important position, right? Why do you think that they go relatively cheap compared to outfield players?
That's a great question. It's almost like, I don't think it's disrespected because I think goalkeepers are very well respected. And I think we're now starting to see how key goalkeepers are in terms of the way teams play. A lot of teams now basing their whole performance plan out from the back. Because it used to be, if you can get a goalkeeper that can kick it a mile, fair play. But now and they can come for crosses now. Right, we're going to play possession football, progressive football out from the back. So they've got to be able to play with their feet. They're almost like a sweeper keeper. Now, when I think of the sweeper keeper, Manuel Neuer is the first one I remember. He used to be way off his line. So he was almost like a member of the back line, but playing in goal. Why the prices are so cheap, I don't know. Is the honest? I don't know. But I do think when you look at some of the most successful teams around the world and what have been from past and present, the goalkeepers have always been crucial. I don't think you've ever had an average goalkeeper really win a league or a sustained amount of good times at a club. For instance, Kepa, that never worked. Way too expensive. Good goalkeeper. But even someone like Manuel Neuer, who they bought for 30 million euros from Schalke to Bayern, that success that he's had at that football club, and when he's won everything there is to win, he has been value for money, cheap really. Yeah. If you think about it, Onana at the minute, not quite. I mean, Alisson, 67 million. People go, that's crazy. But what he's done for Liverpool Football Club, because I think Jurgen Klopp identified we need a goalkeeper after the Carrier situation and Mignolet
and centre half,
and we need a centre half, and he went and got them both. And yes, 6-7 million is a lot. I expect this to go up. I think goalkeeper prices will start to go up.
Let me ask you this, roughly. I'm not going to challenge you on this answer. Who's the best goalkeeper in the world, or one of them? Give me a top goalkeeper now.
Alisson.
Okay. You sold him tomorrow. There's a big come in, and Liverpool have to accept it, right? How much roughly are we looking at for the best goalkeeper in the world? Roughly. There's a reason I'm asking you.
Why?
There's no right or wrong answer, but I'm just curious. What do you think?
I'm going to say...
What does he go for tomorrow?
What he was bought as what? He was bought for 67 million.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with...
Without being silly.
Well, what do you mean silly? Why would it be silly?
No, but you can't go, go on, give me your answer. Roughly, what do you think goes for? What are you looking at?
His age. He's 31 years old.
Right.
But goalkeepers can go on to the... I'm going to say you get at least your money, but I'm going to go... He goes for 70 million.
Okay.
80 million.
I agree with you. 73. Best player in the world, Mbappe?
Yeah.
He's going for $250 million.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is that? Why is the best goalkeeper on the planet going for a fraction of what the best outfield player is going for?
The only thing I can think of is that...
I'm not sorry, Benny. I know goals win games, right? But not conceding them wins games as well.
Of course. But the players are asked to do so much, I think, more than goalkeepers, and which is why. And also as well, maybe it's the position. It comes down to the position. Because you're right. The best player in the world goes for way more than that. Way
it's
more
weird,
than that.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
And you get longevity out of a goalkeeper.
You need, again, Pep, classic example, had Joe Hart, we all thought was a really good goalkeeper, and he was a good goalkeeper. Yeah. Pep was like, nah, something's not right about this. Then changed to Bravo, not right. Then got Edison. Even at Arsenal, this period, Leno goes. No, sorry, Martinez goes.
Yeah.
Leno is number one. After he comes back from injury. Arteta goes, nah. Ramsdale, buys Ramsdale. No, he's the one. Doesn't think he's the right guy. Do you know what? No, we need to go again. David Raya. So I think all of a sudden now, if you get a goalkeeper, they're there for 10 years.
What would you say is number one for top attribute for a goalkeeper now?
Playing with your feet.
That's frightening. It used to be shot stopping, right? Crosses and catching and
no, playing with your feet. If you can play out from the feet, then I think that will get you in the door more so. More so.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
It's bizarre because I still, at the end of the day, fundamentals for a goalkeeper for me, keep the ball out the net, make saves, because all of a sudden now goalkeepers don't hold it. If they punch everything, like a shot that you'll watch on TV and they'll make a wonder save, you're saying to yourself, "We'll just catch it."
talkSPORT Drive with Andy Goldstein. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.